Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is my hope and prayer that this video is going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I'm fine. The weather in Kisumu today is chilly. It's been raining since morning. And I want us to look at something which took place yesterday. Rigathi Gachagua, who is the Deputy President-elect of the Republic of Kenya, yesterday addressed the Kalenjin nation through their popular radio station or TV station, Kass FM. During that interview, Rigathi Gachagua delivered a message to President Uhuru Kenyatta. And for me, that message by Rigathi Gachagua is actually disturbing. But before we get into all those details, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two, click that subscribe button, so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Now, let us get back to the issue. Rigathi Gachagua was interviewed yesterday at Kass FM. Kass FM is one of the popular radio station or TV station in the Kalenjin nation. Rigathi Gachagua uttered certain statements which for me is no longer presidential. If you compare Rigathi Gachagua's statement yesterday and William Ruto's speech after meeting with the Kenya Kwanza leaders, there is clearly difference. William Ruto is now turning into a more presidential leader, while Rigathi Gachagua has refused to shed off the uncouth nature which has been carrying out since he was a DO. I want to play for you that clip by Rigathi Gachagua very shortly before we get into the details.
Sisi tuko tayari kwa sababu katiba inasema yeyote ambaye hatosheki na matokeo aende kotini. Hawa kama wataenda Supreme Court, ningetaka kuhakikishia Wakenya na wafuasi wetu, mawakili wetu wako tayari. Wakishapeleka kesi kama watapeleka kotini, mawakili wetu wako tayari na kila evidence, kwa sababu kura imepigwa kwa njia ya haki. IBC wako tayari, kila mtu wako tayari, tukutane kotini. Na sisi hatuna shida, kama wataamua kwenda kotini, tuko sawa sawa.
Mko tayari.
Lakini tungeomba rais ambaye anaondoka akuwe muungwana. Imekuwaje nchi za ngambo usinamwambia Ruto kwa kushika na Raila hajaonga? Sio lazima aongee, lakini watu wanajiuliza. Namba 2, Wakenya wanauliza, imekuwaje watu wameanza kuongea mambo mingi na rais hajajitokeza kuuliza Wakenya wakae na amani, wakae na utulivu? Kwa sababu rais angali yako kwa kiti, angejitokeza pale ambie Wakenya uchaguzi umekwisha, kama kuna watu wanaenda kotini waende, lakini ningeuliza Wakenya kama rais wao wakae na amani. Amenyamaza.
Kuna jambo ambalo limejulikana duniani kote kidemokrasia. Yule rais anayeondoka huwa anatoa ujumbe ya heri njema na pongezi kwa yule ambayo ameshinda. Na wakati huo pia kuna kuanga na wakati ambapo yule rais mteule anapata pia nafasi ya taarifa ya intelijensia. Sijui kama Rais Uhuru Kenyatta amempigia simu rais mteule William Ruto kumpongeza, kumtakia heri njema na pia kumhusisha wakati huu wa transition katika zile taarifa za intelijensia.
Kufikia sasa Rais Uhuru Kenyatta hajamuongelesha rais mteule William Ruto kwa njia ya simu ama njia yote. Ni haki yake, kwa sababu hatuwezi kumlazimisha. Kama hataki kumpongeza pia ni sawa, lakini mipangilio ya William Ruto kuchukua uongozi wa nchi imeanza kababe, kwa sababu iko kwa katiba. Unajua kuna wakati watu wengine walikuwa wanazungumza, hawa watu ya kiburi walevi ya kina Murathe, ati ya kwamba Rais Uhuru Kenyatta hata kabidhi mamlaka William Ruto. Hakuna pahali kwa katiba iko nafasi hata moja ya Rais Uhuru Kenyatta kumkabidhi mamlaka William Ruto. Ile iko kwa katiba ni mipangilio ya William Ruto kuchukua ofisi. Hata siku tutaenda pale Kasarani, kama Rais Uhuru Kenyatta atakuja, tutashukuru na hata sherehe itaendelea, kwa sababu hana nafasi yote kisheria ya kukabidhi William Ruto mamlaka. Pale Marekani huyu Donald Trump hakujitokeza, lakini huyu aliapishwa na akaendelea na kazi. Hata ile sherehe iko pale ya kijeshi ya kupeana kisu na nini, hiyo ni ile inaitwa ceremonial, haiko katika sheria. Ile iko katika sheria ni jaji mkuu na msajili wa mahakama, registrar wa High Court na Chief Justice, watu wawili peke yake ndio wanatakikana. Alafu ikiwa kwa kiwanja wazi katika Jumanne ya pili siku 14 Jumanne ya kwanza, na ikuwe kati ya saa 4 na saa 8. Hiyo ndio kwa katiba. Kwa hivyo ningetaka kuambia Wakenya wasiwe na wasiwasi.
No, that is Rigathi Gachagua. I don't want to get into how he was dragging in Raila Odinga in their issue, but I want us to talk about Rigathi Gachagua's statement. Why would Rigathi Gachagua suggest that for them they are going to swear in William Ruto whether President Uhuru Kenyatta will be there or not? Of course, Rigathi Gachagua has a personal issue with President Uhuru Kenyatta, and I don't know whether that issue will be sorted soon, but it should be sorted. But the question I asked myself, why would Rigathi Gachagua utter such statements when we all know that constitutionally, if William Ruto will be declared, will be sworn in, of course, William Ruto has been declared the president-elect, and already the transitional committee is already moving with the process of swearing in the deputy president, subject to the outcome of the Supreme Court should Raila Odinga, because so far Raila Odinga and his team have not gone to court. People are just speculating that they are going to go to court. You might be surprised that they might actually not go to court. But assuming they will go to court and the court affirms William Ruto's win, then the transitional committee will go ahead and swear William Samoei Arap Ruto. What Rigathi Gachagua is suggesting is that President Uhuru Kenyatta has refused, number one, to congratulate William Ruto. And I'm asking myself, why should President Uhuru Kenyatta congratulate William Ruto when he understands the issues in this country? Going by the research announced by Chebukati, 7.1 million people voted for Ruto. 6.9 people voted for Raila. That's huge. The president being the commander-in-chief, being the president, there's certain information which he is privy to. Probably he's also privy to the rigging. And again, I don't think that it is mandatory for President Uhuru Kenyatta to congratulate William Ruto at this point, unless there will be no Supreme Court ruling. There will be no petition. And unless, I also believe, the court will rule in favor of Ruto. But why would Rigathi Gachagua make such kind of a statement? It brings me to ask several questions. The first question I'm asking is that, is there something which President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is planning? That is the first question I'm asking myself. Because Rigathi Gachagua is also not just an ordinary Kenyan. This is a former DO who has been declared the president-elect. Since that time up to now, I think he's also getting intelligence brief. So I don't just want to dismiss whatever he's saying. Probably there is something which President Uhuru Kenyatta is planning. And what is it that the president is planning, which Rigathi Gachagua is aware of, which Kenyans are not aware of? So that's something which I'm asking myself. Because in an ordinary circumstance, the president would have even talked about this particular election. Even if not congratulating William Ruto, in my view, I think President Uhuru Kenyatta ought to have even gone outside there and asked Kenyans to maintain the peace, asked winners to celebrate, and losers to seek legal redress. The president is not doing anything, he's not saying anything. Is there something he's planning? And is there a chance that Rigathi Gachagua understands and knows what the president is planning, and therefore he's talking the way he's talking? So that's the first question I'm asking myself. The second question which I'm asking myself, will the Kenya Kwanza brigades revenge against President Uhuru Kenyatta after being sworn in? You know, I'm asking myself this question based on how Rigathi Gachagua behaved during that particular interview. The truth of the matter is that Rigathi Gachagua has been very clear that the moment he will be declared the president of the Republic of Kenya, the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, the first thing he will do is to recover his 200 million Kenya shillings, which he acquired corruptly. The other thing we know is that William Ruto and his team accused President Uhuru Kenyatta and his allies of sabotaging them, frustrating them. And of course, the deputy president is on record saying that he will not revenge. But based on what Rigathi Gachagua is saying, his body language, for me, I think these guys will likely to revenge against the president. The only thing which might stop them is politics of the day. Revenging against the president will incite the Kikuyu nation. And that's something which William Ruto and his team will not be willing, or that's a path they will not be willing to follow. So for me, that is the second question I'm asking. The third question which I'm asking is that will Kenya Kwanza, based on what Rigathi Gachagua is suggesting, accept the Supreme Court verdict if that verdict will favor Raila Amolo Odinga? I listened to William Ruto and I've been following, and I intend to do a comprehensive analysis after this one about his latest strategy. Will they accept the verdict of the court, of the Supreme Court, if the Supreme Court are going to say that based on the evidence presented before us by the Azimio team, the elections were null and void? Will they accept the verdict? The other fact is that the Azimio team are going to demand for two things. The first thing they are going to demand for is a recount. They want the votes to be recounted. After that recount, the second thing they are going to demand is that if those recounts are going to favor them and show Raila Odinga ahead, then they are also going to demand for Raila Odinga to be declared as the next president of the Republic of Kenya. Will Kenya Kwanza accept that kind of a verdict? Based on Rigathi Gachagua's statement, I don't think that's something they will be willing to accept. And lastly, my last question, will Uhuru Kenyatta hand over power to Kenya Kwanza? Legally, if William Ruto, legally, the process should be that William Ruto has now been declared president-elect. So he already has some powers somewhere. Uhuru Kenyatta, the moment he cast his vote, stopped having certain powers. So it means there are certain orders Uhuru Kenyatta cannot make at this stage. But he's still the president. And the moment William Ruto was declared president-elect, it means that unless the court will stop him, he's supposed to be sworn in. But based on Rigathi Gachagua's statement, they are suspecting that Uhuru Kenyatta might not be willing to swear in or hand over power. So will Uhuru Kenyatta hand over power to Kenya Kwanza? That is one question which I think is really disturbing. Kenya Kwanza and the brigades. And if that's going to happen, then William Ruto will go into history as someone who stopped Moi, who stopped Kenyatta's, who stopped Raila. He will be a genius. Thank you guys, and until next time, this is Liam Makwiny. Bye-bye.